Hello everybody, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you or you are. Happy Thursday, welcome back to a fresh brand new Hazel stream. We're here, we're all toasty warm. I want to thank Wolf Cloud Chaser for the 38-month resub. Hello and good morning. Hello. Also Sarah Logique for giving out a pair of gift sets, appreciate it. How's everybody doing this morning or afternoon or evening? I'd ask how well you slept, but for a lot of you that might have been a while ago. I slept okay. Alright. Spent most of the night in bed. Alright. And I send you a DM for a code for something super cute. That is very, very kind of you. I don't have any DMs that are open or available or anything. I don't take any DMs. I'm sure you can find somebody. I'm okay. I promise I'm okay to be missing some stuff. Somebody in chat maybe would be really excited to have it. I am... What am I? What's my raid progress at? We killed some stuff, right? We killed 3 bosses in heroic. We're now 7 of 7 normal and 3 of 7 heroic. I'm saying 7 instead of 9 because the last 2 aren't out just yet. Scoots, thank you very much for the 68-month resub. Almost funny number. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Scoots. All you did. Extra egg basket backpack. Thought the stream be perfect for it. Thanks anyways. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Ambulas. Ashakiwi, thanks for the gift subs. Appreciate it. We got a brand new Twitch drop starting today. The Void Murloc plushie. Hang on, that's the wrong command. Not that one. This command, Void Murloc plushie, available until April 23rd. I think it's a standard issue, watch 4 hours of the stream kind of thing. I want to use up more of my keys. I have 5 restored coffer keys, so I can do some bountifuls on my priest. And then I haven't started my weeklies on my hunter yet, and I'm excited to do that. So let's just dig in. We can talk and delve, huh? I don't see any reason why not. I can... What else can I do? Do I want to push them to 11? I was kind of procrastinating on pushing my delves to 11 because I'm not at 4 yet. When we get to 4, then you get gilded jackpot, and that's when you can start getting myth crests. But maybe it'd be good to at least have them progress that far. Let's do it. It looks like we've got... Oh, the dark way's open. I feel like I want to do that one on not an 10 or an 11. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. We don't have to finish it in any particular hurry. I still have... Nope, no I don't. I was going to say I still have some consumes from last night on raid, but no I don't. Also, I have been wasting gold egregiously because I have 2 different flasks for Holy Priest and Shadow Priest. And sometimes I put on the wrong one, and then I go, oops, and I put on the other one, which completely wastes like 1,000 gold flask. Possibly more than that. I'm playing Shadow, which means I want haste, which means I want the blue one. This is, I feel like the first expansion I can remember that I'm actually, A, buying flasks for both specs, but B, that I would even need a flask for both specs. It used to be just kind of like a main stat thing. Plushie, March the 26th, right? Let me check the link. Let me check the link. March the 26th. Oh, it starts at 3 p.m. today. Okay, so let me adjust my title. It does start today, but it doesn't start yet. So let's just take that. Drops right out of there. You're right. You're totally right. It doesn't start for another 6 hours, and I'm not streaming that long. So we're, whoops. Here we go. Right date, wrong time. Let's pop through. I did a flask. I did a food. I can do a Thalassian Phoenix oil. I'm wearing my shadow trinkets. Yeah, it should be good. Hello, thanks for giving that gift sub. Run it back. Come back for the afternoon stream. So I could do an 8, I could do a 9, I could do a 10. Why don't we just do a 10? I figure that'll slow me down. I need to find a sanctified banner at some point. I have those unlocked now. And I can take my time in here. We can find treasures. We can explore. This is the first week that the Dark Way has been open. And to my knowledge, this is the first time the Dark Way has been bountiful. So can really just ease into this. Turn my sound up a little bit. I'm in Voidweaver Delves, that's fine.
Greetings.
Deal with the big ogre. Alright, let's get a little Valyria food buff. And I want to thank you for the 68-month resub. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm keeping it together. We've got... For a second I was like, ah yes, critters. If Astalor yells at me to kill something, I'll be safe. And I realized that's not what this content is. I have my Delve outfit on. I have this particular transmog situationally applied to Delves, and I'm really pleased with that. Let's pull out Linda. I'm nervous. That's a big ogre. I haven't done this one yet. Arcway channels huge amounts of arcane energy. Try not to get zapped. And then just like Bountiful and Nemesis Strongbox. No better way to learn than to do. There is the Mute Valyria add-on. I heard about that one. The question that came to mind is, could you not just turn off your dialogue sound? Let me... I'm sure the add-on works, but I feel like that one's like a checkbox. I guess maybe if people don't want to toggle it every time they go in Delves, but they do want dialogue sound in other places. Let me see. If we go into audio and we turn off dialogue, see if that has her shush a little bit. Okay, so there's the banner. They didn't hide it, that's for sure. Removes it from chat as well. Oh, I see. That must be why she doesn't annoy me. I don't find her lines that annoying. They're not. I mean, they're fine. She's just kind of saying her thing. She doesn't have that many lines. I do find that she's negging me less than Bran. I felt like, and maybe it's just because of the entire expansion of listening to them, but Bran started to feel really passive aggressive. Bran's lingering monkey was annoying. Oh man. Yeah, dialogue sound mutes her for sure. And get the banner. That's a big ogre. So I get it. It's like the Arcway, but it's the Dark Way. I was like, this looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? It reminds me of Withered Army training. That's right. There's a reason for that. If I do this one with lives remaining, I will unlock the ability to do hard mode Nullaeus. I will unlock him. I don't know if I can do it. I have a feeling that the incoming damage on me as a Shadow Priest is going to be a little tough, and maybe I'm going to need a little bit more gear. But it's worth a try. My animal is doing fine. We're up to 257. I got some upgrades. No upgrades from raid last night, but I got crests, and I've sent some crests. Don't go AFK with Valyria. She has 2 lines, she says, almost non-stop. Oh, man. Here we go. Okay. So we got the banner. That seems a little underwhelming, honestly. I kind of have an uncontrollable urge to full clear everything here. Like, I don't need to pull those things, but I want to. Is it just because it's my first time in? I don't know why I want to pull everything. I'm not leveling. It's not going to give me any experience. How am I doing on my crest cap, actually? Speaking of crests, I still haven't done my housing weekly. Flabby was saying that that's like an account-wide weekly, so it might be a good idea, and it gives capped crests and not uncapped crests, so it might be a good idea for me to do it on my hunter if she's not going to otherwise be getting like a lot of higher-end crests. So yeah, I have 24 out of 200 of those. I'm almost capped on hero crests. I must have done enough of my, I guess we were getting them in heroic raid, right? No, we weren't. Yes, we were. We were getting them in heroic raid. We were getting them in Nightmare Prey. I was not getting them in Delves because I wasn't doing Delve 11s. And you get champion crest from Delve 7 to 10. Fascinating. I do appreciate that, and I'm pretty sure this is in-game and it's default and it's not an add-on that's doing this for me. It tells you when you mouse over a crest exactly what it comes from. Because that kind of thing used to drive me crazy before. Valyria, do you want this? Knock knock? No? Okay. Beating Nullaeus this morning, 253 with Valyria's a 32 healer. Damage wasn't that bad. Okay. I wonder what level my Valyria is. I was going to have her heal. I don't know what this ring means. Yeah, I guess I could try it. Crests are warbounds. You can send them to whichever tunes you want. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Oh, I see. So these rings are the thing. They're just zappy. You are Hazel in the Zillow advert for WoW. I wish. I used to, when I was younger, I used to really want to have a WoW reference named after me. I thought that would be like really when I made it. And I think then around the time that I started getting popular enough for it to be realistic, they had to like unname some NPCs that they'd named after a bunch of people. And I was like, okay, so they're done with that then. Never mind. And also it became less important to me. to go this way. It's a gnome? Yeah, I don't know. I think Hazel's a common name. It's a cute name for a gnome. There is a Hearthstone card that I feel like, I know it's not the same game and it could be an entire coincidence, but there's a, I forget what it is because it's not a BG card. There's a Hearthstone card that in the flavor text, which you only ever see when you go visit the card in the collection, has something about the Squirrel Squad. And that one felt a little bit more on the nose. That came out a long time ago. Why did they have to unname them? There were some public controversies around a variety of people, really. And some people that came under fire that had NPCs named after them, and it, I guess, made Blizzard look bad kind of by association. And I think that they realized that referencing real people was not worth it. Really low benefit, really high risk. It's been so long, I've blissfully forgotten a lot of the details. You just bought a house, she sells houses. You guys done this delve yet? What do you think of it? Today's the first day. I guess I haven't been checking all week. Today's the first day that I've noticed it bountiful. But it occurs to me I didn't really look at delves on Tuesday. They might have boosted it then too. The other one is Parhelion Plaza. Is that one's not gonna come out yet, right? That one's gonna be. Is it out yet? I assumed that was gonna come out when Marcho and Quel'Danas came out. I really hate saying Quel'Danas. Maybe I'll just mispronounce it on purpose because it feels better. Quel'Danas just sounds more elegant. Seems nicer next week, yeah. Okay, that's good. Left it on red last night after doing quest-related stuff. What delve is this? That's where it looks like Legion. It's a new delve that just released this week. It's called the Dark Way, and the map really is Legion. This is basically the Arc Way, which I think is where the joke comes from. I haven't done the story quests in a hot minute. They keep there's like campaign to do, and I haven't been doing it. I was being good for a week or two, and I've really fallen behind. Maybe I should do it. They're probably gonna bribe me with something or another. We might be in this one for a while. Gotta try it out then. Oh, I see. So this is where some of the discoveries are. So perhaps I should continue my lap and make sure that if I can, I find those. Might have ran past a few already. Oh, this is a Nemesis pack. This... here. Perfect, okay. You have to do this delve in the new campaign quest. Oh, okay. So they're gonna make me do it again. Oh, well, that's okay. Maybe if I procrastinate long enough, I can have them make me do it again on a bountiful week, or do they make me do like a special version of it in which they forbid me from getting any goodies? I'm manifesting myself being into delves this season, but that doesn't mean I want to do them without goodies. It's like when I ask my dog to come in the house, he's like, I don't know, what's in it for me? I'm listening, but show me the goods. You can do it on any tier, still get goodies. Okay. There is a chest. Oh, I see it. I see it. I'll catch a glimpse. Perfect. I need my achievements. I want my Glory of the Midnight Delver, or at least I want to be working on it. What else am I going to need to do for that anyway? Glory of the Midnight Delver. So, Lore Master, Curios, Treasures. Oh yeah, and then the Nemesis, which I already did. So, Lore Master... well, I'm not very close. Plus, we don't even have Parhelion Plaza yet. And then Curios is just for... yeah, Curios is... we'll get that over time. I don't think we need to do anything too crazy. I do want to kind of run the rest of the way around here just to... oh yeah, I started over here. That's right. I gotta go get my last discovery chest. I missed it. I wasn't looking at it. so behind in campaign quest because they delayed the story mode, so now I know what happens. I have no interest in doing it. Yeah, I don't know why they don't put story mode out with, I don't know. It seems like it's not, I have no idea. Okay, so we're going not that way. Oh, I missed a thingy over there. This is where we started. I'm 97% sure. Yeah, because that's the portal. I'm just going to do this for completionism's sake. You ever go through like a dungeon in a game and you're like, I know I haven't been here yet because there's still enemies. I'm going to kill these so I don't get turned around and wonder if this is the way forward. It can't be. There's nobody here. Looks oddly familiar to the Arc. Velvet Lip, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely day. It is almost April and we are still getting winter weather here. It's cute, but I'm over it. I've seen it. Trixie B, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Appreciate it very much. Decided to use the chicken backpack code in my alt account. Nice. Let's just kind of book it here. These things do hurt. They didn't give me any special toys or tools or anything, I don't think, to get me through there. Tell me about it. It's going to be 70 Fahrenheit here and then go down to 41 Fahrenheit on Saturday. There's a swing for you. I'm just ready for spring now. I would like spring weather now, please. Oh, it only hurts when it's frying you. That makes sense. Okay. And then we found our way forward. This looks like it would hurt. This is our midpoint. I want to see my Valera level. Oh, she's 30. Okay, so I'm not that far behind that person that said they did Nullaeus hard on a Shadow Priest. I'm really not. Extra life. Weather's predicted to get up to 82 Fahrenheit today, drop to 46 Fahrenheit tomorrow. Lucky for me, I don't have to look particularly put together when I go anywhere, so I don't need to keep like 3 seasons worth of wardrobe ready because I can just wear sweats to everything. Yesterday, I went on a adventure, sort of. I was thinking about my shrimp and my fish that I have. I've been kind of getting back into aquariums. I've been into them before, but I'm kind of having a resurgence of my aquarium hobby. And I realized that the fish I had living with my cherry shrimp was hunting them. And the tank that I was going to move her into is not ready for her yet. It's a bigger one. She'll be really happy there, but it's not ready yet. It's still cycling. But I had gotten really attached to these shrimp, and she'd already eaten almost all of them. There was only one confirmed living left. And it was just really messing me up. So I decided, I was like, okay, I can't focus like this. I can't live like this. I'm gonna do something. And went out to secure another tank that I can use to separate this fish and this shrimp so that he may live his shrimpy life without fear of being eaten by our girl Barbara. So I had to go and find a tank and the things to get it set up and do some cleaning and do some setup and do like a real quick and dirty scape of it. Well, it's not really a scape. It's just some gravel and some wood, and I stuck one of the plants in there. And bring over some of the filter media to hopefully keep it cycled. It's just one. I ended up putting Barbara in the new tank because the shrimp really need a tank that's like established with a good level of biofilm in it, which new tanks aren't really great for them. But she won't mind it, so she can hang out in there until her other tank is ready. And then the new tank that I got, that I set up, that I put her in, down the road, when it does get established, I can set that one up for some shrimps, and then I can get it's a whole thing. But I spent basically all of yesterday being stressed about it, and then also just doing like a ton of setup. But we're in a better position. I eventually want to get the shrimp tank like next to my desk so I can kind of see it while I'm sitting here. And hopefully not like right over top of my computer. I was like looking at my desk being like, how do I move things so that if the tank leaks, it doesn't leak onto my PC, because I feel like that's bad. It's confusing because the sun is out, it feels summery, it's so cold. Oh, this is a Nemesis pack. I'm gonna grab a healer too. I ate all my shrimp after months of living peacefully together. Yeah, I should have known better. I've had this problem before with different fish. It was white clouds last time, where I was promised would be peaceful enough to leave them alone, and also... Uh-oh. What happened to me? I don't know. And also, that tank had, like... It was years ago, and it had, like, a really good cover of moss, and I figured the shrimp could hide in there. But I'm not going to keep them with fish again. I'm not I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep a shrimp-only tank and maybe stick a snail in it or something. Put the last shrimp out of its misery, get it some friends. Nope. Not doing either of those things. I will get more shrimp eventually, but I'm not getting any more until I have a shrimp-only tank that is, like, ready for them. For the time being, that last boy can hang out in the tank behind me. And then Barb is in the new tank that I set up yesterday. I will get more, but I want to give it some time for the new one to get established and to grow in. I don't do housing tours. Forgot about Mindflay Insanity. No hamsters. I have a cat and a dog. I would one day maybe like more cats. I have fish and shrimp and snail. I have garden and video games. I have enough hobbies. I don't need any more pets. Cat, dog, and fish and shrimp and snail is enough pet. More is not a good idea for me. At a certain point, you gotta stop. There's only so many energies in a day. We're going to do a repair. And trying to remember which way I was even going. I think it's this way. Did I get my cheese buff? I did get my cheese buff. Let me eat one of these. So excited to start gardening now it's warmer. Yeah. I am dying for the last frost to just be over with. It's last frosting as I speak. I'm dying for it to be over with because I've got tomatoes and peppers and marigolds and everything, and I've been growing them inside. I started seeds inside, and they're getting pretty big. They're getting a little big for their britches. And I would like for them to live outdoors. Man, somebody is gonna see a mob that was like, I killed Inksy, it was me. 3 feet of snow in the backyard here. Spring isn't for another month, I feel like. Yeah. Starting inside, half of them got too leggy, died. I'm running that risk myself. I started February 1st and I shouldn't have. I should have waited until the beginning of March. I know now. It was just like, I haven't really, it's been a long time since I started seeds inside, and my brain, I was like, yeah, by April it's usually not freezing anymore. By March it's usually wet but not freezing, right? No, it's freezing. There was literally snow. So they might get a little... I can always start some extras outside, and then I figured if it really all goes terribly, I will just try to remember my mistakes for next time, and I'll just buy, like, pre-started seedlings. You can always do that. Got a new gravestone from a delve yesterday. There's no way to preview them, so I'll never know what it looks like. I heard that you can switch them in the basement of the Delver's headquarters, but I haven't tried it yet. Does it really not let you preview them? That's crazy. Snowstorm gave us 50 to 60 centimeters. There's no hope. Okay. I have another raid night tonight, and I'm nervous because we have killed... The only heroic boss that we have left that I feel like isn't going to be a massive wall for us is Chimeras. We can go do heroic Chimeras. But the next Void Spire boss would be heroic Veilgore and Azarak, and we can barely do normal Veilgore and Azarak. Like, it's a mess. It's awful. I feel like we gotta nail down our positioning because the Dread Breaths, it's too far for them to run to get out. So they don't get out, so they fry everybody, and it's like, it's a mess. Like, the only reason we killed it was because it picked the tank 4 times in a row. Starting seeds in milk jugs outside. Neat trick. I've grown basil in milk jugs when I started too many basil seeds and I didn't have the heart to not grow them all, and I just started, like, salvaging dairy and other containers and just having stuff in a bunch of random things. I don't know if I've ever started them like that, though. Spring said, forget it. Winter's back. Snowing -13. Supposed to be -20 tonight. I don't know if you're in Fahrenheit or Celsius, but either way, that sucks. That sucks in both Fahrenheit and Celsius. I just want to grow some tomatoes and peppers. I don't even know what else I'm going to plant in my garden. I have too many possibilities. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe just like some beans or something. Worst case scenario, I just grow a ton of flowers and then make the butterflies happy and then not worry about it. There's too many things. I don't know what I want to do. These things have a lot of health. Should probably roll my cooldowns a little bit more often. Guides have gotten my guild through everything on normal so far. Thank you. 7 brand new WoW players this X back for raid. Oh, nice. I hope you guys are having fun. Do you like the raid? I've been actually quite enjoying this tier. I've been really enjoying the fights. Do garden butterflies count as pets? They're benevolent visitors. I like to think of them as like little magic fairies or something. Or the hummingbirds have fairy energy for sure. I love watching birds outside. I want to plant a lot of things that are good for hummingbirds as well. Lots of big pollinator plants. Dahlias are my favorite to start from seed? You can start dahlias from seed? I thought they were I've only ever seen the people sell bulbs of them. Genetics make them random, easier than messing with the tubers. Interesting. That appeals to me. Tell me more. You're selling me on it. That sounds like fun. I love starting stuff from seed. It just feels like a magic trick. You're telling me this teeny tiny little thing has all of the genetic material and like energy needed that you just add like dirt and water and light and it turns into like a whole freaking plant? Are you kidding? Like, it's crazy. People aren't impressed enough about this. It's crazy. You haven't lived until you've checked your seeds that you're starting every single day, and then the first day that you see you see the tiniest little sprout, and you're like, "That's not a piece of dirt." It's beginning. Charlotte, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Dragons are kind of rough. My community garden is a whole pollinator garden. So fun. Oh, nice. That must be amazing for the whole garden. Every time I see like a bee go in a flower, because right now I have hyacinths. My garden's really fun this year because I just bought the house and moved in last summer, so I don't really know what's in the ground in terms of bulbs and stuff. And it turns out there's a bunch of different hyacinths, and I was so happy. I love hyacinths. They're so pretty and they smell so nice. And every time I'd see a bee crawl in one, I'd be like, yes, we did it. Sir Estelle, thank you very much for the 66-month resub. Happy 65 months. Haven't been able to join live for ages. Between jobs, we'll hopefully have more time now. I hope that the next door that opens is better than the last. Can't remember when we get veteran from Delves. Can't grow the giant dinner plate dahlias from seed, but you get smaller ones. Sturdy stems, easy to direct sow in the ground. Ooh. Where do you just find seeds at the garden center? They have those? Because that sounds like fun. I love dahlias. I can see my tulips coming up, but I don't know what color they are yet, and I'm dying to find out. I love tulips. I mean, I love most flowers. The only flowers I don't really mess with are lilies because they give me headaches, and also they're like not great for pets. But even beyond that, they give me headaches. Everything else, though. So I don't think there's really a thing to do about these aside from just run and don't hang out in the circle. Got those at a regular big box store. Interesting. Heirloom poppies this year I'm excited for. Nice, nice. I think this spring I'm going to find out how good my deer fencing really is. Because I haven't seen any deer in my fenced area yet. But maybe that's because there hasn't been anything that's been worth it for them to come in for. Maybe if I start growing some veggies, they're gonna be like, you know what? Let's just boing. It's boinging time. Oh, thank you for the gift subs. Love lilies. Can't get them anymore because I have cats. I think they're beautiful. I just can't stand the way they smell. Yeah, let's head to the buffet today. There's a mama deer who raises fawns, basically right by my house. And she and I have an understanding in that we're cool. I don't startle her. She doesn't startle me. I don't let my dog attack her. She doesn't attack my dog. We're getting along much better than I ever got along with the deer in the city. I did not have an understanding with them. But yeah, I feel like her and her fawns would for sure decimate anything if they came inside. I left a hosta outside, like in a pot outside of the fence when I first moved in, and she mowed it like to the ground. Oh, this is the end. This is the end of the delve. Okay. And that's when I learned that deer like hostas. Faxon, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. What are Twilight Seekers? Oh, they're just like missiles. Well, you just found out hostas are edible? Wait, we can eat them? That is news to me. I have a drinking gourd type hosta. The garden center thing had like a little tag being like, this one hosta of the year. And I'm like, who is hosting the annual hosta awards? Do people dress up for it? It's probably just a magazine thing. It's probably not that fun, but I would go. That's an event. I want to read chat, but I have to fight this boss for the next 25 minutes. I'm going to use a damage potion. This is a very Dark Souls boss in that you can counter everything just by continuing to run in a circle. That's how I dealt with like every boss in Dark Souls, was just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. Roll to the left. Roll to the left. What do? We spin. We did it! Woo! That was my first tier 10. My Valera just leveled to 31. I got Darkway story progress. I got some Delver's Journey. And I bet you we got some loot. Having to heal a Mythic 0 with a 150 blood DK. Hard. I bet. 150! Oh man. Young shoots can be sauteed up like greens. Interesting. Do you guys have an order you like to open these in? I like to open like my good chest last. It's like a saving it for dessert thing. Ooh, I got a cosmetic. I got a Void Touch Twilight Shoulder. Alright. Kind of thought it would be more Void Touched than that. It just sort of looks like a piece of metal. Sanctified Spoils is just some extra experience and crests and stuff. No order, just charge in, spam click and everything. Doesn't seem void touched at all, right? A little unfair. That is a staff. It is a two-handed Crit Mastery staff that has a use. I don't think I'm going to use that, but that's funny. Use effect. Banishes an enemy aberration, preventing any action for 30 seconds, only usable in Delve's 5-minute cooldown. I have a crafted staff, but neat. That's fun. Plus, we can go do the Delver's Call Darkway. Now that I've done a 10, I could try Nullaeus. I could also do... You have to do 3 11s for Crest once you've unlocked that far, right? I feel like I worry about that. Maybe I wait. Maybe I do Delves of my Hunter to see if I can get the... Well, you need 200... 8, 9... No, it's gonna be maybe a next week thing for me, Myth Chris. Alright. Is it 4? Hi, Bacon. Thanks for the 6-month in advance resub. Holy moly. That's a great deal of trust. I feel honored. Thank you so much. What do we get for this? Any goods? Oh, 400 gold. Not too bad. Right, so we have those things. I heard that you can... I want to mess with my gravestone if I have any extras anyway. We have 3,700 undercoins. I guess I'm kind of sort of saving up for a mount or whatever. No, I was saving up for the Dewy Vine pouch. That's right. I wanted this because this is cute. Here, gimme. Save up more later. I have a different color of it, but I wanted that color. I feel like I should put that on one of my outfits. I can't put it on my Delve outfit because this backpack is too cute. Look, it's got a compass, it's got a spyglass, it's got some rope, it's got everything you need. These things don't like updating unless... That one's too much shoulders. Maybe this one. This is like my home outfit that I wear inside the house that I haven't been back to in weeks. Have you guys been back in your player houses since Midnight came out? Some people must be going back. So, yeah, this is the Dewy Vine pouch. That's the one that I just got. Oh, cute. Yep. Yep. Save that. Baby backpacks. I log out in my house every time I play. I should do that. That's a nice idea. That's cute. Should I try Nullaeus? Oh, my ponytail like sits right in front of its face. It is sinister. Only went back to throw the obnoxious big Amani pillar into my yard. I'm in mine daily. I log out in mine too. I've been meaning to. Haven't had much time to play. I go back between quests to place down some decor in the Silverman room. I just bought this backpack with undercoins. The other color of it I got is a random Delve cosmetic that can drop. I got mine from the freebie bag. They give you one free cosmetic. Beat Null easily? On hard mode? Maybe, maybe not. I'll try it. I'll try it. Yeah, okay. So we're going to Void Storm. Yeah, I meant yeah, hard mode. I've done the normal mode I did do easily. He did basically nothing. My concern is incoming just raw damage from melees and stuff. As a priest, I'm pretty squishy. But I'll give it a go. I'm gonna have Valera heal. I will look at her curios to see if anything will kind of help me with that. But if it's just smoking me, then I won't stress about it too much, and we can just come back later in the season when I have more gear than I have now. Well, my gear's going okay. I have 2-piece. That's exciting. So my madness damage is increased. Ooh, I feel like 4-piece will be super good for Shadow. So Nullaeus' Delve is over here. Trying to at least get weeklies done, yeah. I still have to do the mail run quest. I also want to do weeklies in my hunter to get her keys, although Prey in my hunter will also help her get her keys. This is just a little diversion, just a little side quest. Send me in on hard mode. Pops ads in the middle. Wasn't able to kill it before he was attackable again. Flubbed my silence. Make sure you pay attention to that, otherwise same as normal. I don't remember. What do you recommend using silence on? What do I want to interrupt? I guess he has that one cast. I forget what it's called. Let me just, the one shot. What is it? Void of Darkness thing. Okay. He only has one cast. Okay. Alright, well, let's just, have a look at it. Here, we'll summon Linda the Lucky. Maybe she'll make me lucky. do hurt. Oh, I didn't check. I didn't check my curios. Maybe there's better curios I could use. Valeria, you're gonna have to heal yourself. I can't help you. You're not a hunter pet. I can't walk over a globe to heal you. Yeah, I think my damage is behind. I'll keep an eye out for the cast. Okay, we didn't even do it yet. There it is. Oh my god, I'm bored. This is taking so long! Does he enrage? Oh my goodness. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah, he doesn't hurt as much as I thought he would. My friend said he was getting one shot as a blood decay. I wonder if he missed a kick or something. We'll worry about these. Whoop. On Kaiveza, that would have been a one-shot. Oh, I flubbed my kick! No! Oh, that's gonna suck. If he casts his thing in the next 25 seconds, which I think he's going to, I can't kick him. I can disperse. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That'll work. The worst thing that could happen is I have to do the 15 minutes that I've been fighting him all over again. So he's got one more, like, special phase. I gotta get out of here. Alright. We're back. My 5-minute damage pod is back, everybody. Woo! 2 minutes are almost back, too. I guess I can use that with my damage pot. I didn't bring any drums or anything. Valyria, heal yourself. You're stressing me out. And it's FaceTime. I'm not going to kick anything here. I don't want to get baited. Although my dispersion will be back, so wow. You got kind of a lot of health, don't you? Baby Shark has been playing in my head for the past like 5 minutes. That's kind of tricky. This is gonna hurt until I can kill both of them. Or until I can kill that one. Oh, the suck is really bad now. Okay. Let's kick this one. See if I can get out of the way. Can you die? Thank you. Oh, I got Valyria experience. Wow. Dropped. Valyria. Valyria, don't die. You have yourself to worry about, okay? It looks like it's almost dead, but don't believe it. We've been fighting it for 30 minutes. And it's dead. What the hell was that? I should not be able to one-shot the hard mode Nemesis boss in 2 set. That is not a testament to my skill. That thing is tuned weird. The good news is you can do it, everybody. Wow! Item level 257. Yeah, Inksy's pretty tough. I will take some compliments. I am pretty cool. Yeah, that was hard mode Nullaeus. That was the harder Nullaeus. He does basically nothing. You get dragged around a little bit. He's got 1 cast to stop. Yeah, you're sure good at murder. I got another color of this thing that I feel like I swear is exactly the same as the one that I just got, but we got another one. Bladed Twilight Spalder. We have another Curio. We got a mount. Wow. You are super cool. I did get a little sweaty towards the end of it Mostly just because I didn't want to have to do the whole thing again, and the damage was ramping up a little bit at the end. I thought Valyria was going to die. My heart rate went up for sure. I want to check out my new mount. Is it in my bags, or is it a... Arcana Void Construct. Also, I got a title, huh? Because I soloed him? Yep, Inksy the Ominous. I remember how hard it was for me to do Kaiveza. I spent like 40k gold on Kaiveza repairs. I don't know how many wipes it was, but it was about 40,000 gold worth of repairs to practice enough to get her down. I'm still not I guess I know what it does because I've been fighting it for half an hour, but Inksy the Ominous. Where is it? Down here. Even more annoyed that the famed achievement was limited to a player count. Yeah, it was basically whoever decided to show up first. I probably couldn't have done it at the item level I was when people were doing Hall of Fame, that's for sure. I wonder if they're going to overcorrect for next season and make the next season Nemesis boss just absolutely inhumane. That seems like a Blizzard thing to do, right? Just to like wildly overcorrect. The Ominous. Kaiveza was too hard. It was a mistake that it was too hard, but they weren't going to change it. Maybe. I thought it was cool because it was unforgiving. But it was doable. It felt Dark Soulsy in that every death that I died for the most part felt very fair. What curios? I don't even know. Let me take a look. I'll tell you. I don't know why I'm refood buffing. I had her healing with Nether Entropic Crest, which is an AoE. It is not even a good one for that. You probably want something else. A blue quality. No, it would have been epic. Nether Entropic Crest. And then an Ebon Crown of Subjugation, which would have done nothing because you're never picking up Misled Curiosities. So I basically didn't have curios. I could have picked something different here. Overflowing Void Spire would have been great. That's after 25 seconds of combat. We would have been dealing more damage and healing. Mythic Plus has also been easy. That one I forgive a little bit more because if your key is too easy, then you can do a higher key. It just means that the rewards are more accessible than before, and I can make my peace with that. If I want to do a harder key, we can literally just keep pushing it. Yeah. Got mislaid curios for days. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really bother. I have a loot radar thing here. I haven't really thought about it though. Let me see my new mount. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Kitty, guess what? We did Nullaeus. Up you get. There you. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Hi. How are you? Happy with Mythic Plus this season. Accessibility has way more of my guild participating. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's okay. We didn't need that. I think it's fine by me. I like the thing on the lower difficulties where it like highlights packs that are good to pull. I feel like that would make it easier for people to start tanking. Not easy enough for me to do it, but Falcorvus, thank you very much for giving out a gift sub. Arcana Void Construct. All right. Let me solo him. So I already got the coolest color. Now I kind of don't want to buy the Undercoin one because this one's like way cooler. Look at this. So many people willing to try tanking this season due to it. Haven't charted pugging. That's a good question for other people. I wonder if anyone else has a take on that one. I haven't, I have yet to pug. Wow. Woo. It looks kind of funny flying. I'm like Iron Man. Who decided to make this the Delve model? Because I think we need to chat. I mean, look at the way... you know what kind of redeems it for me? I don't love the whole... like diva mech thing. It's fine, but it's not like a fantasy of mine. But I love that when it flies, it kind of like this little platform for you to stand on is cool. I like that. I like this color of it with like the void. The other colors of it, this is the Undercoin one, and then this one is, I have no idea. Kind of cool too. I just like the way that it flies. Hi, kid. I'd rather just have the platform, right? Just like remove the rest of the arms and stuff. Okay. I have more keys to use. Now that I've done my 10, I think that I don't need to worry about 11s until I get Delve Journey 4. So I can just do 8s. It looks like we've got Twilight Crypts, Loose Low. I'm looking for any stories that I need. Captured Wildlife, Sporosaur Special. No, I've done all these stories, so it doesn't really matter. We can do Shadowguard Point because it's in this zone. Did I set a waypoint? I meant to. Shadowguard Point. Sometimes I can't see them on the map because there's too much stuff going on. Don't normally like mech mats. This is easily my favorite of any of them. Need to start paying attention to stories for the meta. There's not that many of them. I feel like it's a thing that we're gonna get kind of. I'll say kitty break. It's a thing that we're gonna get kind of by default just from doing delves over the season. But I would like to get it done earlier. Well, that's pretty kitty. Done. Meow. Baby girl. I can't believe that I'm done with hard mode Nullaeus. Literally our first pull. We one-shot it. That's so different. Even Underpin. Underpin drove me crazy for ages. Hi, baby. Yeah, well, I'll take it. Woohoo! Let's do this on an 8, shall we? Unfathomable challenge. Yes, you get a gilded stash, but it's not going to have the Myth Crest in it yet, so I may as well just bump it down. I believe, yeah, that the next Parhelion Plaza should open with that raid. I think that's probably the thing. I feel like I need different curios, or like I should use different curios. Let me see what we've got. So, this was just like an AoE one. I guess I could stick with it just because it's epic. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it alone. Dizzy Nitrum, thank you very much for the 23-month resub. Appreciate it. 23! Let's grab these. I'm gonna try and do a little AoE pull. This is gonna suck. This is not a good idea. Maybe it is. My hunter can get away with this because my hunter has lust. I can lust a couple times in a delve. If I'm going to be in here longer than 10 minutes, I can do it at the beginning and then at the end. First pull, Valeria wasn't doing anything. That second pull, the tank couldn't keep thread at all. And the third one, no one was taking damage from anything. Oh, on double question mark? Full group, we were speedrunning for Myth Crest. It was insanely bugged with a full group. Oh, really? Weird. Do you get crests and stuff for it? Did I get crests from doing it? Oh, I did. I got 30 Myth Crests and 30 Hero Crests. Neat. Are they uncapped? Probably. Okay, I am fully capped on Hero Crests now. Do you want down? I'm fully capped in Hero Crests. I need a bunch more Myth Crests. I am Captain Champion Crests. I'm not Captain Veteran Crest, but I'm pretty sure I don't need them anymore. Probably would have been faster to just solo it. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna, in this delve in particular, I'm gonna try and do bigger pulls whenever my cooldowns are up, I guess. That sounds like a good idea. 80% of my guild is at PAX East this weekend, so no raid? Aw. That's a bummer when it feels like it's almost everybody except for you. A little time off. Do a little collecting or delves or alts or something. We had a bug in raid where a few people suddenly stopped taking any damage or being targetable. Oh man. I mean, not to say small indie company, but it's been buggy this patch. I feel like noticeably a little buggier than normal. My raid leader has been dealing with a bug where the game will not allow him to set down raid markers. It started happening to him in our keys. And then it was happening to him again in raid, and none of the workarounds were allowing him to set. He could ping, but he couldn't lay down any raid markers. It just wouldn't allow him to do it. And it seemed really annoying because that's normally who is laying down all the raid markers. I don't even think we got any. I don't think any of the rest of us did it. I think we were just like, well, if he can't put them down, we're not using them. If it's not an Alar raid marker, I don't want to see it. Group bug couldn't move people in the group. If they did, then I wasn't listening when they complained about it. Sometimes in raid, if I don't think they're talking about something of relevance to me, I start looking at shrimp forms. It's a toxic trait of mine. Have you looked into the next project yet? You were talking about it. I need something. I gotta figure out what it's gonna be, though. I need a little pull before I do a big pull. You know what I was thinking I should do is I should literally just pull up Simple Armory and have a look through the mounts and kind of remind myself where the rest of the mounts that are available in this patch are from. I know there's like the Hex Eagle from the Vile Essences. I know there's another one from the... There's like 2 Farm the Currency mounts, right? One of them's the Hex Eagle, and then I forget what the other one is. But I should look and see what else I'm missing. There might be something cool or easy. Ask for tanks to be first so I can easily B-res, but they keep trying to swap it and it would just swap back. Aln Sharon. Yeah. Aln Sharon is another one. There's always... That's true, there's always the rares. I haven't been farming rares. At all, really. I've just been kind of killing them whenever I trip on them, which I think is maybe unsustainable. 30 seconds and we can do another juicy pull. I killed so many. There's fishing. I know there's a big fishing mount grind. That might be a good idea to do. That might be fun. Gotta pick something. Can I clear everything from up here? Yeah, more or less. There's no way I'm almost done this delve, right? Like, it's gonna... I spent so long in Darkway. And to be fair, I did, I definitely was doing it super, super slow. But I spent so long in it that I kind of figured that's just how long delves take now. What is my fishing at? 93. Not nothing, but not high. Started leveling all my alts in Herondar. Huge shard getter for me. Have my 150th already. Oh. There's an idea. Okay, so now we need to get our worm bait. I think I'm just gonna, like, sneak past all this. No, I'm not. Can't. Close. If we're about to fight the boss, then I don't really want to use my cooldowns, but if we're not, then I should do it. Good tip for crafted season 1 main hand. I'll let you guys chime in on this one. I tipped 15k, but it was flabby. And also he supplied the mats, which I think were worth more than 15k. Hazel! Hi, Vinrail. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Hope things are going good with you. Spending time in a delve? What delve was I, so I ignore it? It was Darkway. It was the new one. However, I was doing it on a 10. And I was personally doing it very slowly. I was making sure I got all the treasures. I was, for some reason, full clearing it. I could have done it faster for sure. Thank you. Just one shot of the Nemesis. Shadow Priest. Nice. Yeah. You guys so got this. Congrats on your new mount. It's a cool mount, huh? Okay, so we got to devour some Void Researchers, so we're not done. So let's do a big pull. Let's grab some stuff. Big discussion. Common commission around 5 to 10k. Okay. That seems reasonable. 8 hours or so fishing in Voidstorm. Got 3 of the rare Mog items, but no eggs. 8 hours fishing. Instinct not too far off? Oh. Put some nice music on for that much fishing. I know, I was trying to think of, like, how can I frame that in a way that will get my brain to buy in? How do I talk myself into that? There's usually an angle. I don't know exactly what it is. So we're beelining for these guys. profession gathering for the next 5 days to get a taste of token myself. What if I stopped fishing, but I would have gotten it on the next cast? See, this is when I need a shrimp tank set up next to my S so I can just watch my shrimpies while I'm fishing. Been leveling my alts fishing to max there, fishing while waiting for raid. Is it only caught in Voidstorm, or is that just the most profitable place to fish? What's the deal? What's the strat? Just Voidstorm, best chances. This looks violent. That looks really unpleasant. Yeah, for the mount. I don't even know what the mount's called yet. It's one of the things I'll have to dig up. Have a look at it. Oh, here's a Nemesis pack. Let's grab this stuff and this guy. Do a little cooldown pull. Whatever Blood Frenzy is, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think you should not do that. Uh-oh. No more stops. Hunting rares while I fish, that helped feel productive. Chance for the treasure chest to spawn, but you can fish the egg up directly there. It's another drake, never remember the name either. Okay. Oh, I remember seeing, when I was previewing Midnight Mounts for a YouTube video, I remember seeing a nether drake in there and being like, I feel like we got this in Dragonflight. This looks like a recolor of a thing that I have already. However, a lot of things become more exciting when they're like super annoying to get, so. Might have to kill this pack if it's following me. Yeah, looks like it is. I don't know why I thought that was gonna hit those guys. I'm still processing that Nullaeus is over, that I'm finished with the Nemesis for this whole season. The second raid isn't even out yet. So weird. Oh, so you can get it from fishing the shipwreck pools. I'm guessing based on the stories people have told me about fishing for days and days and days, I'm guessing it's super rare. Can't wait for March. Excited to see where this story goes. I'm an idiot. For a brief second, even though I know I just mentioned the raid, for a brief second, I'm like, friend, it's almost April. March is almost over. Oh, God. I literally brought the raid up. I have no excuse. April in Caldenos. Over 1,000 casts, no egg, no item for double treasures, only 3 treasures pulled. Thing fresh 90, racing to minimum item level. Oh, nice. That was actually, I had so much fun gearing up my alt from nothing. It was so satisfying getting her a bunch of like veteran and champion gear from Delves and Prey and stuff. Still need both mounts from Zolomon for the rares. Got all the Herondar ones, missing one each from Eversong Voidstorm. Curious what the drop rate is. What does it feel like to you based on like your experience? Do you think it's like a 5%? Do you think it's less? Do you think it's 1? Because even 1% would be pretty forgiving given that you have such a wide pool of rares. Like 1% off of 1 rare is not awful, but like a little annoying. But 1% off of like 10 rares, not so unreasonable. Didn't sleep very well. Maybe brain not work good. Brain need a little nap. Alright. Valera just hit level 32. Nice easy thing here. I think I'm pretty much sorted on crests. So I guess I'm doing my bountifuls at this point. Oh, I got Nibblesworth! Aw. I can't name him. That's a perfect name. He came with the right name. I mean, I guess I just want, like, other stuff that we're getting. That neck has avoidance on it. Crit Versa avoidance. That's a great priest neck, actually. If I buy a gem for it, that would actually be really nice for holy. How many necks do I have? I have a few necks. Oh, I already have a crit haste one, but crit Versa. If I could just get a hero neck, then I don't have to worry about all these champion necks. Let's go back to town. Really want the blue dragon hawk, but the rares aren't dropping anything for me. It's kind of fun to fish there because there's so many other people sitting around fishing. Wish rarity was still working, allows and track at kill counts. Definitely killed the Eversung ones the most. Got the Herondar ones under 50. Only gotten one so far. I haven't gotten any, but like I said, I can't complain. I haven't really been trying. Let me check out Simple Armory. So this is my mount collection. These are the midnight mounts. So I have the Stormarian Cache one. I have the Erator Quest. 3 from treasures. I've got Spore Glider, Untainted Grove Crawler, and the War Bear. So there's 2 more from treasures I'm missing. This is for the Vile Essences. This is some kind of a Void Storm treasure. Maybe that one's not too bad. From vendor, these are like rep and stuff. That's another Abundance mount. This is probably tied to like the Delver's Journey. Yeah, Delver's Journey and then Under Coins. Prey mounts, I just need my goop. I need more of the goop. I need more currency. I can buy one of them. That's Almstron. From his... That's another, like, collect a bunch of stuff. What do we mean by From Darkness Light? This one has comments, so. Super quick and easy mount to pick up from Voidstorm. Hidden in a cave. Navigate to the rock treasure without hitting any circles. Okay. That seems easy. Maybe we go do that one. I know I just came from Voidstorm. Blue Ashes of Alar. Oh, yeah. 1,100 kills across all characters and rares in all the zones. And after the hotfix, got 2 mounts, so at 1k and 1.1k kills. That's a crazy amount of kills. High kill counts before seeing any drop for rares and comments. Yeah, that sounds... Like 1,100 rare kills before a mount sounds like a bug to me. That sounds not right. What are we... We're going to Voidstorm. I'm just going to go pick up that thing. Well, just pick... You know, just pick it up. Just get them out. Just do the treasure cave. Just go do it. Let me turn on TomTom for a quick sec. Because I copied it as a TomTom command. So this is for, I think, Insatiable Shredclaw. It's a Voidstorm treasure mount that I never did Voidstorm treasures, so I need it. I gotta do Voidstorm treasures at some point just for my achievement. But we can start with this one. It's got a nice mount. Take a nice little break from Delves for a second. I guess I'm saving up undercoins for the mount next. So it looks like this is our cave entrance. I see. Okay. So you just got to get through there. Don't mind me. I was out of that. Judge. Ref. Again, fully out of that. I don't know if I was going to make it out of the next one. Okay. Alright, there's a mount. Woo! Insatiable Shredclaw. Pallyhorse made this pretty trivial. The thing says unable to use spells or abilities. I don't know how you bypass that. I guess it doesn't matter. I have them out now. Trey, thank you very much for the gift subs. Appreciate it. We're doing Insatiable. We gotta check it out. Bad at doing that at first. Yeah, I guess I could have used like a speed potion or something maybe? I don't know. It seems fine. Tried hard mode null. He can still be all that. 248 item level, 24 Val. Melee swings hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I was almost 10 item levels up from that. It could just be like a HP thing. Oh, this is a Shredclaw. For some reason I thought it was one of the bigger guys. This is very demo dog. This is very Stranger Things. Give me my Arcano construct back. Wasn't paying attention to the areas where you could stand safely. Yeah, I figured it would just be like a path. It didn't occur to me that I could do that until I did it. What are we doing? We're looking for the portal to head home over here. I haven't been doing world quests. At the beginning of every expansion, I'm like, I'm gonna do every world quest for the most reputation. I'm gonna be the world questiest world quester, and then nope. Nothing. Absolutely not. Saw that I could use the Spatial Rift spell on Void Elf still and did that. Yes. Well, there's one mount we got. Let's do a delve, huh? Shall we do Twilight Crypts? There's 2 stories that I haven't seen in Twilight Crypts yet. Means to an end for champion renown gear. After that, depends on the reward. Yeah. I'm still tempted by like Voidlight Marl, but I haven't really been going out of my way. I think this character is well out of like need for veterans caches and stuff. Looks like we're fighting a rare here. Any mounts? Nope. I bet you people that are farming rares for mounts have warbanked buckets of account bound gear for their alts. Because these rares are all dropping like warbound blue gear. I feel like people that have been doing that are like ready to kid out any alts that they've leveled. Random, but I kind of miss the theater. I liked painting the sets. Nearly a full tab of gear. Sometimes the delves that are bountiful for the day get the same story you did a few days ago. Tend to get the story achievements demo leveling alts. Yeah. Yeah. I have such a hard time talking myself into doing a non-bountiful delve. I did it to like level the delves up initially before the season even started, but now that we have season, I feel like if I'm doing a delve, I want to be getting a achievement credit for using one of my keys. Oh, I'm only 41 keys away from the silver coffer key. I did not do that many delves last expansion. It's okay. We're making up for it now. Is that a world boss? Yeah, it's a world boss. I haven't done the world boss yet this week. Oopsies. Should do it. Get a piece of gear for my ults. Dragonflight events were great. I feel like these feel less eventy. The only Dragonflight one I really liked was Soup. The rest of them were kind of like on a scale from fine to absolutely not. Good morning, how goes Delving? Good morning, Dougie Fresh. Delving is good. I managed to kill hard mode Nullaeus this morning. I was just pulling it just to have a look and see how hard he was. But he died. I liked digging up bones. The hunts were okay. Azerothian Archives was alright. I liked the fishing content in I really liked the fishing content in the the nets and stuff. That was cool. I don't know if it was an event really. Hello Fall Fishing Derby top 3 for me. That was so much fun. Remember the shark spearing thing in Dragonflight? I forgot to use my PI. I guess I'll just wing it out of cooldowns like a mistake. I'm just archaeology. I kind of had fun going back and revisiting it to finish off an achievement I needed for a decor piece. I had to go do like Dwarven Archaeology to try to proc an artifact for a piece of decor. And that was a fun little rabbit hunt. Rabbit hole. Sorry, rabbits, not hunting you. Going rabbit hunting. That was fun. I could go for like a little bit of it here and there. I don't think they're gonna do that, but I think they could get away with it. Gave us a cheeky little archaeology reward as a treat. Personally, like them feeling less eventy. Feel like I can go do them whenever, not have to stress about missing the time when it's active. Yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate that the only one that's actually on a timer is Stormarian Assault. Legends of the Harroneer, it doesn't even feel like an event. It's just like a weekly quest. Abundance is just a lot. Abundance is just happening. They really made me miss it when they got rid of Dragon Races and Pet World quests, and I keep being told to go back to do them, and that's not the point! Yeah. I would get sucked into doing Pet World quests in the War Within just by virtue of being near them and being like, ooh, polished pet charms. Don't mind if I do. Enjoy the midnight events not being tied to a timer. Although I think as soon as I can not do Stormarian Assault anymore, I think Stormarian Assault is just, that singularity is just gonna not be defended. It's not a great event. Have to do it on Tuesday or Wednesday, yeah. Every time I go to the assault, no one's there. It can sometimes be improved by finding a group, but the fact that it's either super boring and completely no effort required at all, or impossible, there doesn't seem to be a lot of middle ground. It's just not that fun for me. The only event I really enjoy is the soiree, and people hate that one. I like the atmosphere of the soiree. I like the vibe of the party. I enjoy a little, like, micro-rep grind. It kind of reminds me of the Tillers a little bit. I just feel like the runestone thing just feels like someone pasted an extra layer on top of it that doesn't really belong there. The defending the runestones is like, okay, we need an event to end this thing. What do you want to do? Some random garbage. Okay, sounds good. It would make more sense to me if we were defending the party from Party Crashers. Remember that? We did that for, in Shadowlands. Do agree about the runestones. Is there a way to go back and do Chronicler of the Harroneer? Missed some of the things first time around. Can't go back now. Chronicler. I think you're able to, on a future week, pick that same artifact again. Maybe once we've done them all, or maybe you, if you don't mind doubling up. I found my banner. Not even about getting the best chest. You can't complete it at all until you finish phase 3. Oh, with the Voidstorm Assaults, you can fail it and not be able to finish getting the chest. Yeah. I think the choice of which thing to do for Legends of the Heronir is account-wide. I don't think a fresh alt will let you get another one. I think that whichever one you pick is what your account is doing for the week. Once I've done them all, we'll redo them on alts. How's this going? This is going okay. Like, yeah. Yeah, people want to read the lore for the achievement. I didn't know the Loot Raider. I guess I could use one of those. Wasn't able to play until Sunday. Did the assault, only got to 66%, had to wait for the next one. Miraculously enough people showed up for that. We finished phase 3. Have any of you guys had success joining groups for Storm Arena Assault when it's super dead? I thought about it once when I tried to do it late at night, but I looked for a group and there wasn't a group. And then I was too much of a diva to list my own group. I can't go in there. Sucks for an achieve that you need for the meta. Yeah, I almost wonder if they would ever adjust the meta and just like pull that achievement out of it. But hard to say. Oh, that's what the Loot Raider's doing. Well, I want it for experience. I was like, what are all these treasures on my map? I think I gotta find... Oh, it's right here. I was thinking a lever? Hello? Am I allowed through? No? I'm terrible at this delve. I've never done this efficiently. Oh, I can just come through here. Salut, madame. Salut. Good morning or afternoon or evening. Welcome. Bienvenue. That's the end of my French, unfortunately. Alright, this one. So I feel like I'm pretty caught up on crests. I am, right? Yeah. I am capped on every crest that matters except for myth. So, does that mean that my priest is basically done until... I don't know how I would use this thing. I can just step off to the side. Priest is basically done until... keys? If she's not getting any other crests. I mean, I'm getting... What else am I getting that I want? I don't know. Maybe it's time to play my all. I feel like I want to use all my keys anyways, even if I'm not getting crests. I'm getting, you know what I'm getting is I'm getting Dawn Shards. I'm getting Gyric and Disenchant. I'm gonna not do the Clever Saptor. Those the rares that give you the special abilities, the abilities are great. But if you are almost at the end of the delve, I feel like it's not worth it because the rares have so much health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thought I was being so clever by knocking him back with the jar thing. Good afternoon, Hazel. What is the beverage of the day? Good afternoon. This morning I have water. Enjoying nice cup of filtered water this morning. I had some mint tea last night during raid, and it was really good. I drank the entire pot of it. Sometimes it just hits the spot. The grind effect comes from the levers, shows which door it unlocks. Interesting. I'll have to look for that. I've never noticed that before. That might help me. Got the Spectral Hawk Strider. Nice. Congratulations. I'm jealous. That's a cool mount. Higher than an 8. Once you have... You get, I think, more crests. Once you have... Delve Journey 4, you'll start getting myth crests from 11s. Ground effect. Oh, I see. I wonder if I just relocked this one. I did. I did do the Let Me Solo Him achievement for the Delve boss in the Void area. I did it just today. A mere hour ago. On the harder difficulty. It was underwhelming. It took a long time. I don't do all that much damage, but it was fine. We one-shot it. So hard in Void Demon Hunter. Other people that play Shadow Priest did it after her. Listen, as Shadow Priest, we need to support each other. We need to believe in ourselves. I believe in you. I think my lesson is I just need to try something before I write it off. It's fine for me to write it off and say I need more gear for this if I try it and that's the conclusion. But I should at least pull something just to make sure it's true and not just assume that I don't have the gear for it yet. It's just based on everything I knew about Nemesis's last expansion, there's no way I should have been able to do it, but it's different now. They've definitely brought the tuning back. I think I need to switch back to Havoc from Devour because it feels so eh. Effects are pretty, but that's kind of it. You're not really like loving the playstyle. Ow! Excuse me. How rude. Here we go. I do like, you know what I like about Valera is that whenever I finish a delve, she cheers at me. It's like when you have that one friend that's super hard to impress. And then they like say, good job. And you're like, and it's just... Not that we should really be trying to impress our friends, but... She's so crabby normally that I feel like I've accomplished something. There we go. Lots of undercoins. And another champion, Nick. Oh, I got a piece of decor. I got an ancient Kaldorite coffer. I don't see it in my chat log, but I saw it pop up on the screen. I also got another epic curio. Getting these done. Didn't go to my bags. Did it go here? Decor catalog. Ancient. Oh yeah. Ancient Kaldorite coffer. In storage. It's nice looking. Yeah, Myth Crest from Gilded Stash at Delve Journey 4, exactly. To get hero gear from Delves, you need to fight Nullaeus. He can either just gate crash on his own randomly, or you can use a Beacon of Hope to summon him in a Delve. You kill him, you loot the thing that spawns when he dies, and then that contains a map. If you use the map, then at the end of a delve, I think 8+, there is an extra chest that has a hero piece in it. That's how you get your hero piece out of delves, is you use the map. The other way is from vault. Doing 8+ delves will give you hero track out of vault. So those are your two sources. Okay, we're all sorted with that one. I ought to take a quick break here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I haven't seen Moose and Kier sharing water. I love that little video. I love it so much. They're so cute. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the world boss, that's right. I'm going to experience my first date tomorrow. Cannot focus. I'm sorry. I hope she has interest in some video games. I hope you two have a really nice time. Good morning. Good morning, Flato. How you doing today? It's always nice when you meet somebody that shares hobbies with you. Not mandatory, but nice. I feel like next best thing is when you guys can like respect each other's hobbies and like show interest in them. I don't need a... Do I need a group? Do I want a group? Here's a group. Let me in. No! Oh, wait. Somebody's fighting him anyway. I'll just dive in. I haven't done this yet, but I want to do it for alt gear. Living, breathing. Living vicariously through you since I'm working. I'm telling everybody that comes into stream, I killed hardmode Nullaeus this morning. He just died. We just fought him, and then we just kept fighting him until he was died. Was died? Did dead? We made dead. Bosco feed worms now. He was died indeed. Alright, looks like we got a champion warbound neck. That might be nice for... Well, I mean, you can get a champion neck from rep, but... Might be convenient for an alt or something. Third day, people already 3k IO. This season is tuned easy for sure. I haven't even done every dungeon yet, and we were timing 10s on like our first day. He was very died. He was died, did dead. Hi Hazel. Hi Bob and B5. How you doing? How are things going for you? I gotta focus a little bit more today. Settle down. Get some things done. Not spend all day fussing over my aquariums. Although I do want to do a little bit of water testing. And maybe a water change. Where should I put the... Sure, yeah. I don't really mess with this thing. I guess I should. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just gonna go on the left. These are just account-wide Zolomon bonuses, right? Yeah, that seems good. I don't know. Let's just get that one for everyone. It looks like a good damage one. Oh, Kubachi, thank you very much for giving out some gift subs. Appreciate it. Keep forgetting we haven't gone back in time in the UK yet. Our schedule is in the fall. Gonna get kind of wacky because we did a time change recently, but for my province where I live anyway, it is the last one. Our premier, or yeah. My province decided we're done messing with the clocks, we're leaving the clocks alone. So in the fall when it would normally go back, it's not going to, and it's going to, I think, make my time a little wonky for some people. Don't get the one where you MC mobs so irritating when they get MC'd right before they die. What else do we have? We have a delve in Herondar we can go do. He's so lucky, right? I was figuring out how to change the time on all of my watches because I recently got into dumb watches. That is to say normal ones. And it was the first time I'd gone through a time change with them, so I was figuring out how to update them. Most of them were pretty straightforward with the crown, but one of them had like a Konami code you had to put in to figure it out. And I accidentally like messed it up, and then I had to unmess it up, and it was a whole thing. Anyway, I was dealing with that, and I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this, because this is the last time I need to do this. I mean, if they drift, I'll need to adjust them, but this is the last time I need to actually push them forward or back an hour. Former Bank of England boss Mark Carney. That's our prime minister. David Eby is my premier of my province. I think, because the time thing wasn't federal. The time thing is just for BC. I don't know if anybody else did it. I live in a very small world. Alright. I came here because I wanted to go to Herondar because I want to do one more delve. I want to be using my keys. If I use one today, I'll have one more left to use some other time this week. Want to stay caught up in progressing my delve journey. Anytime you do a bountiful delve, you get like Valera XP and journey progress and stuff. I'm in Ontario, and they say they can't do it until New York agrees because of stock market stuff. They used to say that about Los Angeles here, and I guess we just got over it. I don't know. I thought we were trying to make a pact, and it sounds like we didn't. It is going to be annoying when I am offset from Blizzard time, because usually when Blizzard puts something out on their own time, I'm able to just be like, oh yeah, that's my time. And I'm going to have to join the ranks of people that have to do time math to figure out what they actually mean. That's okay. Yeah. I'm going to generally steer us away from politics at this point, as per stream policy. Only 6 months a year. Yeah, it's true. It's half the year. Issue with the Voidspire story mode? I haven't tried it yet. I have not given it a whirl. Hear mic feedback. Let me, hang on, let me... Better? I don't know if it's my cable or my microphone, but every now and then I get a little crackle, and a little unplug, replug, and fixes it. But it drives me crazy because it means I have to sound test every time I start to record. Otherwise, I'm liable to record a whole video with the crackle, and then I have to record the whole thing again. It's annoying. Gulf of memory. Okay. Yeah, never be afraid to tell me something like that. I need to know. Even if it makes me cranky, it's my own fault. I don't have real-time sound monitoring, so I rely on you guys for that kind of thing. Alright, Valera. Let's do it. I don't have any other curios I need to use, do I? Yeah, I do. Once we get them all to epic, we're in good shape. I'd rather have wintertime all year round. I don't really care which one it is. I think I slightly prefer this one. And I saw some article online of somebody being like, they should have picked the other one. And I'm kind of like, as long as we leave them alone. It's the changing that is my least favorite bit of it. I would rather have more light later in the day, so I think I like the one that we picked. But that's because I like to sleep in if I can, and I'd rather it be dark so I could sleep in. I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn. I am not representative of other people, necessarily. But as much as they say that people shouldn't have to, like, go to school and work in the dark, they're gonna have to anyway. Like, the days get short enough deep in the winter that it's gonna be true anyway. It's just a question of for how long, and I feel like it's nice to have some daylight and, like, a little bit of day left over when you're done with your work day or your school day or whatever. Not just immediately dark. Man, I am 32. I'm going to turn 33 this year. And I still, occasionally, when I think about it, get hit with a minor wave of relief that I am done with high school. That I am not in school, going back to school. My homework's not overdue. I'm not about to fail a course. I'm not missing the bus. I'm not late for school. Every now and then, I, like, have a stress dream about it or something. And it's like, no, you graduated. You graduated a long time ago. It's not a thing anymore. Loved walking to school in the mornings and it felt super dark out. Cozy. Kids all feel that right now. School for dreams, nightmares now. Yeah, I still get dreams and nightmares about like, oh my gosh, I'm still in school. I can't quite graduate. I can't finish this course. I just want to graduate. I'm 32. And in the dream, it's always like a plot point that like I'm 32 and I'm still not done with high school. And the question is always like, well, I kind of have a job, so should I just drop out and do that? And then I wake up and I'm like, okay, so in real life, I graduated high school. And then I did that. But in the dream, it's always like, oh no, I don't know if you're going to graduate on time. Because there was some concern about me scraping together enough credits. I had kind of like a medical situation in school, so I missed a bunch of school time and I had to make it up in order to graduate on time. But like, you'd think I'd be over it by now. Oh, right. I remember this thing. There we go. I'm finding this thing being like, there's a trick here. I learned it recently. Teach at university, I still feel that way. Was I ever going to fail? Not due to a lack of understanding of the material, but due to getting overwhelmed or having missed too much school. Like I said, I spent a great deal of time out of school in high school, and it was very hard for me to catch up. Forget what day it is, because first and second period switch. 45 still have stress dreams about college. Yeah. That one gets me too, because in college I dropped out. Like I just got kind of overwhelmed. I started missing classes. I started to feel too far behind, like I was never gonna be able to get a grip on it, and then after like a semester, I just went home. Was not right for me at that point. Don't remember high school. I graduated in the dark ages, 1987. Hazel, there's a feat of strength to get murdered by those huge things in Herondar, and that one I did need because they're so cute. Huge, like the brontosaur looking thing? I always feel like I'm missing an assignment, gonna fail something. Yeah. For me, it's always an English course for some reason, which is weird because I was good at English. I think maybe in university I fell behind in my English course. I had like an English 101, and I just like wasn't keeping up with my homework because I was falling behind in everything at that point. Heading to class, you don't know where it is. It's important you get there, but everything is hindering you from getting there. Yeah. Got a new toy from killing a plus sign enemy today. Oh. You know you're having fun in college when you realize over halfway through the semester that you forgot you had a class during that big free time. Oh no! There was somewhere I was supposed to be. Have dreams I'm in a school play, didn't know, have to go on not knowing my lines. I have that dream too. And I literally never once acted in a play. Like, I never, like I didn't do theater, I did band. The most theater I did was being in the pit, like doing music for the theater. I was not on stage, and I still have dreams of like, oh no, I don't know my lines. I've never had to learn lines. The neutral brontosaurus vegetable fungus creatures. I do love those. I would let them step on me. What did he play? Trumpet. It was a brass girly. Constant nightmare. Why did you choose trumpet? We had one already, and we couldn't. It was going to be unfeasible for me to rent something, and we had my one of my stepfather had a trumpet from his high school days still, so I was able to use an instrument without paying for rent for it. Tuba. Yeah, the tuba players were getting extra lifting in just from carrying that thing around. Timonius47, thank you very much for the gift sub. Appreciate it. First chair trumpet went pro after high school, and the rest of us never had a chance. That was what I thought I was going to do. I thought that was going to be me. And then I went to university, and I met all of the other first chair trumpets. And I realized, A, they want this more than me. B, all of us are competing for like a half a job. And C, that job doesn't even pay that well, goodness gracious. I was not about to be Chris Bodie. It was not happening. In hindsight, I'm glad I dropped out when I did, because I went just long enough to learn that it was a bad idea for myself. I can live my life without regrets, wondering what would have happened and if I would have been Chris Bodie. But I dropped out before I had accumulated student loans that I couldn't pay my way out of. Now you're an Azerothian interior decorator. I played clarinet. Played flute since 5th grade, went to school for music performance, and now I just play with community groups for fun. I would like to get into that. The problem is I think I live a little too far from them. I don't like driving more than I have to. I used to do it in high school just to get extra experience. I would play with various local community groups. But I haven't played for a long time. I think I've made my peace with that. Flabby also plays something. I'd have to ask him. He doesn't currently play anything. Interesting. Rare to see words or text in a dream, but I've seen them quite a bit and gotten valuable information. I've heard some people dream without color. Like they have color vision while they're awake, but they dream in monochrome, which I think is really interesting. I'm pretty sure I have color. I often get dreams where I'm dreaming that I am falling asleep or that I'm too tired to do something, which is, and then like you're aware of your sleep paralysis, like your limbs won't move kind of thing. That happens to me a lot. Getting my ocarina to make sounds that seem to be on purpose now as a total music beginner. Oh, nice. Stress dreams where I'm desperately trying to send an important text, cannot for the life of me press the correct letters. Yes, I've had that. You're just trying to like send something or like press a button on the computer. I have stream related ones where in the dream somebody like doxed me or like some information that was sensitive was leaked onto my stream because I had to stream from like a public place or something or like a family place. And then I'm trying to like delete the stream VOD, but like I can't hit the button kind of thing. Text stream happens to me in real life. I need to find another Sporosaur. I've clearly missed one. Lucid dreams are the best. Never got into that. Me and my ex-husband used to have great fun playing the Bach double concerto for 2 violins on a violin and a C trumpet. Aw. Have that dream, but it's me driving, can't hit the brakes. we're the same person. I also have that one. And usually it's like I'm trying to merge onto a highway, but I'm going way too fast and the brakes don't work and I can't stop in time. Like, not that you're stopping when merging on the highway, but like, or like I'll be coming up to a stop sign or something, but like the brakes aren't doing anything and I'm like just crashing into stuff and then the police come. Cutting through the new delve, killing anything that moves, realize you're fighting the end boss all of a sudden. Nice. It's annoying that the mislaid curiosities don't disappear from your map after you loot them when you've got the loot raider. I love your raid boss guides on YouTube. Well, thank you very much. I feel like I am demonstrating my utter lack of sense of direction. Look at how clean this delve is. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that fun and wonderful? There's nothing left in here. I definitely came from here. Okay, that's the door for sure. So we can jump down here, maybe, if we're allowed. All right. This is, I can't get up there. Unless there's a path, but it doesn't look like there's a path. I can get up here. I do hate the dreams where I have to look in a mirror, my teeth start falling out. Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah. Every new boss may be able to sit in Discord, watch your raid boss guides. They're lots of help. Mouth is full of teeth, can't talk. Oh, I've never had these teeth dreams. They sound awful. Pulled over in the feeling of doom and guilt, thinking my day was ruined, and then I woke up. Another stress dream. I got a mysterious sky shard. Wow. I need just another couple hundred of those. Wow, we finally found some new stuff to fight. When I'm really anxious, feel pain in my teeth. Isn't that weird? Do you tend to clench your jaw or grind your teeth at all when you're anxious? I have to... I don't grind my teeth when I'm awake because I've trained myself out of that, but I still have to sometimes notably, like, release tension in my jaw because I've noticed that I'm holding it. Can't say I've been remembering any in the last year or so. I mean, you've been working night shifts, right? Maybe you're just exhausted. Maybe you're just so tired that your brain's like, listen, we can dream next year. Just joined the stream. Already called out by clenching my jaw. I have a feeling I am not the only person that has to wear a mouth guard to bed so that we don't grind our teeth in our sleep. On account of maybe a little more anxiety than is healthy for us. But I'm really good at wearing my mouth guard. Plus I get to clean it with denture tablets, and that's fun. They go Thankfully don't grind anything. Lucky that way. My dentist asked me for grind, and I said no, and he was like, yes you do. Now I notice it all the time. Yeah, it's one of those things that's so hard to not do because you can do it while you're asleep, and I don't know how you control yourself while you're asleep. Thus the mouth guard, I guess. But it can, not only is it bad for your jaw and your teeth, but it's also bad for your gums, which I thought was really rude. I'm just gonna jump down here. Putting my tongue between them since that hurts. Weird. Works for me. Sometimes I'll give like my TMJ joint a little gentle massage. Bring a little awareness into it, that kind of thing. Ow? I think I'm doing a bad job. Ow, ow. Valera, do you have any help for me? I think I'm standing and stuff. Is it all these flowers? Is that it? It's okay, I won't read that one out. Alright. Last boss time. I am many things, but fasted delves is not one of them. Holy moly. At least you know he hasn't got sleep apnea. A couple of apartments ago, they all kind of opened up, like their windows all opened up onto the same parking lot, and I was walking through the parking lot after having like taken out the trash or something. And you could hear, it was like early evening, I think. And you could hear somebody snoring. And they were snoring so, it must have been an open window, but it was so loud that I at first thought somebody had left like a vehicle on or something, or somebody was using a power tool, and I'm like, what the hell? It's like 8 at night. No, somebody was snoring with like thunderous capability. I'd never heard anything so loud. It was from like 3 stories up. Do you think you can give me ideas how to propose to my girlfriend? I think that is something very personal that would depend a lot on what your girlfriend likes. Does she like surprises? Is she expecting it? Does she like spectacle? Does she like not spectacle? Something maybe meaningful and important to the two of you? Power tool crazy snoring. Thunder Snorer sounds like a great dwarf surname. Okay, so there's like a last boss somewhere. I wish that there was a marker on the map here to show me where I'm going. I guess there is over here. We're going this way. I got so lost in this one. I feel like this one doesn't normally... I've done this before and it wasn't this bad. Yeah. When my husband and I were discussing getting engaged, we talked through all kinds of things, like how we wanted the proposal to be. We basically like decided on it together because we had collectively decided that we would like to get married next. And then we just wanted to make sure it was something that was right for us. And I was very clear of like, please do not do this in public. I do not want anybody watching me. I don't need a video. I would like for our dog to be there. It would be nice if Moosey was there. We love Moose. And then it should be somewhere cute. So we talked through some options. We did that. Hazel, how the heck are you? Hi, Jans. Doing good, doing good. How are you? But other people might be completely different. Yeah, somebody else might want photos and video. They might want a photographer. They might want a heads up so they can look nice. They might want at a restaurant or I don't know. As long as it's not somebody else's wedding, I think you're chilling. Husband proposed to me while I was playing WoW. Frenzy did the same but in Terraria. Adorable, very personal. Aww. I want a flash mob. Just kidding, please. Oh, man. I love watching proposals. For some reason, proposals are like the thing that makes me cry. It's the cheat code to making Hazel cry is for somebody to get engaged. Assuming that it's like nice and not like literally riddled with red flags. Discussed it, decided we want together. Some people like surprise. We hate surprises. Yeah. I know it's not very traditional, but I was a big fan of kind of talking through all of it together ahead of time to make sure we were on the same page. I also appreciated having a lot of input into my ring. Some people will want it to be a surprise, but I think it's worth having a conversation to align your expectations on the ring. Maybe get like a ballpark of budget. Maybe get a ballpark of style. There's a lot of options. They're very different. And it's really awkward if she gets a ring that she doesn't really like, because it's a terrible position to be like, I don't really like my engagement ring, because that's not, nobody wants to say that. It's not a great look. So it's nice if you guys can get on the same page about that. But some people do want it to be a surprise. Maybe she has a specific stone she likes or a specific style of cut or setting. No boyfriend, 13 years, dating for 9+. We both do not want to get married. I want my obituary to make a ton of references to gay inside jokes like roommate and confirmed bachelor from the 50s. They lived together and were best friends for all their days. They enjoyed hosting dinner parties. As friends. With the transatlantic accent for no reason. We each bought our own rings, so we knew we'd like it. Spent 3 nights in Etsy and had a breakdown because I couldn't find something. I learned a lot more about jewelry in those, like, 3 weeks than I had ever learned before or will ever know again. They were roommates. We had decided that we didn't want to get married, and then nothing really happened, but at a certain point we just kind of both realized that, in fact, we did want to get married. Like, we just changed our mind, like, together. Pam happened, it's true. We were watching, this is really cheesy, but we were watching the Pamela Anderson documentary. There's another Vancouver Island girly. We were watching that, and Pamela mentioned that she's been married a lot, and that the best way to guarantee that you're going to get married, according to her, is to say that you're not going to do it, and then you'll be married within 6 months. And we were watching that with no intentions of getting married. We were like, haha, that's funny, we're not going to get married. And then, like, a couple months later, we were like, wait, what if we got married? Brother got his wife a super thick engagement ring. She hated how it got caught and everything. Would have liked a small ring. Probably the same price. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of personal preferences. I decided I actually have 2. I have like a plain band that I'm wearing now, which is, it matches his band. There's nothing on it at all. So if I am having a day where I don't want to feel anything on my finger, or I'm worried about it getting damaged or whatever, these are just, these are like, alloy. They're not super soft metal. They're like rose gold. And, it's like my comfy ring. And then I have my pretty one for when I want to feel like a pretty princess. Prophetic Pammy. It surprisingly for Canada doesn't change the immigration that much because we were already immigrating as a common law couple because we were common law already. Legally, it functions the same. We mostly just wanted to celebrate with our families and have get the pictures and the rings and the title and stuff. What am I doing? I'm done with delves for this character, right? Like, I think I have one key left. I can use that at a different time. It's about 11:15. I got some more curios. Let's go back to town. Figure out what's going on now. Marital rights, make sure we do it in case that right goes away. That's terrifying. What an... Like, I totally get it. I 100% agree, but, like, what an awful thing to have to think about. I read, and I should... I read a thing about adoption, like, in Japan being more common for adults, and one of the reasons why was that for gay marriage in Japan, because they as far as I can tell, there is no legal gay marriage in Japan. If somebody wants to have like legal rights with their partner, things like hospital visiting, inheritance, and that kind of thing, kind of a workaround is for them to adopt each other. Like, one partner adopts the other partner legally, so legally they're parent and child, but like they're just partners. Valera levels and curios are warbound. Yes, you have one Valera for your entire thing. Mind you, I just read a headline, so I'm not all that informed. Why am I always reluctant to move on from my old inn, playing Midnight Hearthstone set to Dornegal? There we go. I don't know what I'm doing now. I got a lot of gear. I kind of should probably disenchant some of it, but I always get stressed eating gear because, sure, the adventurer stuff is fine. We can get rid of that, but I don't know. I'm carrying around a lot of champion necks over here. Some of them are probably better than others. I can't be bothered to figure it out. I have too many of them. I don't think I'm going to use this delve staff. It's cool, though. I don't think I'm going to need it, though. Using the key to get back to Silvermoon? Yeah, I've heard of people using the Argentina key for that. This is a BOE. Where on earth did I get this? It's a leather champion track BOE pair of boots. Are those... I got those from Raid, I guess. Are those valuable? Yes. Hey. Big money. Won't say no to that. Hey, Woodcash. Yeah, that's part of my holy preset. Oh my god, I've got so much stuff. Let's put the warbound stuff in the bank at least. Yeah, throw them all in your bank. Worry about it in Season 2. As soon as they're outdated enough for me to just get away with vendoring them. Those are mine! And they can be yours again for the low, low price of 150,000 gold on the local auction house. Think. Gotta wink with sound effects. Oh, I remember. I looted them mid-combat. We were fighting a boss. And we were in combat, and there was a dead trash mob glittering on the ground, and I was healing, and I was like, I'm just gonna pick this up. And then I was like, oh, I got a BOE. I wonder if anyone's gonna notice that I was looting mobs during combat. Oops. Oh, man. Alright, so let's, in the gear tab, save that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I guess that one. One-handed Agi mace. Getting the darndest things over here. Had that same though, like, I promise I'm healing. Someone stand at something. The healer's bored and doing other things. Oh, look at her. Look at her pets. I want to do some prey. Because I can get my currency towards my mount, and because my hunter needs to do her prey to both get keys as well as just to get her prey gear. So let's go do some nightmare prey. Good place to start. Don't mind me using somebody else's mailbox. Oh yeah, I set myself some traps, that's right.
Recently returned to WoW at the start of midnight and love that we're utilizing old zones for this expansion. Hi, Haley. I agree. I think Eversong Woods is my favorite of the new midnight zones because it reminds me of a classic WoW zone. It's got beaches with like Naga to fight and I don't know. The forest and the like all the different little patches of it feel very normal, which I like. It's very familiar. I miss that. I want pawns with murlocs, you know what I mean? Alright, Nightmare Hunt quest, perfect. These are quests that we've completed, so I don't really need to do them again. This appears to be the same batch that we had before, so I don't think any of these, yeah. None of these are going to give me any achievement progress anyway. Nice job of redoing Eversong in the Tranquillian area. I think they're going to continue doing it too, which is great. Yeah. I would love to see them continue to do these zones, like just 1 or 2 at a time. Not like a whole Cataclysm style revamp. I just want like a little bit here and there. Oh, Zolamon. Zolamon was there as an instance, but it was a raid and later a dungeon. I don't know if we ever had like outdoor Zolamon before now. I like how we had synonyms of the new herbs with the old ones. Yes! I love that. When I saw Tranquility Bloom and I'm like, wait, do they mean Peace Bloom? And I looked at it and it kind of looked like Peace Bloom. I was like, whoa, they did the thing. Like how they turned the Arcway into the Darkway. Like turning old dungeons into delves would be a great way to put new content in old zones. Yeah, I didn't mind that. Hazel, I would like to congratulate myself for surviving that haunted old place from yesterday. Only got to do it 18 more times, but I can do it. Nice. Congratulations. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't 1000% know what you mean. I'm a little lost. Alright, so I have my... We're in Nightmare, so I got to pay attention. I have some traps that I shared from my priest because this character was not picking them up very fast. Oh, that was lucky. He asked me to kill something, and then I just did. Good for me. Do I want to bother with the chase the prey thing? It's not hard. Do I want to bother with, like, maybe eating some food or something? Give me a little Impossible Royal Roast. Oh, that's right. The building. That's right. The area where I have classes yesterday with the bad vibes. So you only have another, like, couple dozen days? Why did I say it like that? Like a month? Less than a month? Couple dozen days. What's wrong with me? Let's use a Phoenix Oil. Oh no, we have one up. Let's use a flask. One of these is a flask. There we go. I want more hairstyles for everyone. Me too. Especially gnomes. Regular gnomes need love too. Drakthir in wigs. You've seen wings. Now get ready for wigs. This area is great for the kill for me now thing because there's critters everywhere. See? Counts. Love that. This must be where you start chasing the prey guy. I'm like, why is he just here? What's your opinion in playing the class you enjoy most versus meta? Oh, I'm big team play whatever you enjoy most. But I think that's because I don't really care about the meta. I get exhausted trying to keep up. Whenever people start talking about this got buffed and this got nerfed and this is really strong and this really sucks, I just kind of tune out because, like, there will always be things like that. They will shuffle places roughly every patch. I can't be bothered anymore. I just don't care. So, in the absence of chasing meta, the only joy really left to you is to just enjoy your class. My point of view also, I don't do super hard content. I do kind of hard content, but nothing crazy. I'm not mythic rating. I'm not pushing, like, cutting edge keys. I am doing, you know, friends and family heroic rating. I'm doing Well, I'd say 10s, but I guess maybe 12s. We'll probably get 3k this season with how easy it is. I'm doing reasonable content, but nothing too crazy. So it's always been something that even if my spec sucks, I've been able to get away with it. Even when discipline is meta over holy, I don't like this, so I don't play it. Never, and I've never had to. For longer than one fight, anyway. Somebody in a different situation, maybe they're doing harder content, maybe they're more competitive about that kind of thing than I am, they may value meta chasing more. And if that's fun, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like a moral thing. Mythic 12, pretty hardcore to me anyway. Thanks. Never been good at disc, played it a bit in Dragonflight, always default to Holy for heals. Holy just makes sense to me. And Discipline is just, it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't like it. I don't like the concept. It doesn't, the class fantasy doesn't get anywhere with me. I am playing my ults a little bit. This is an alt. This is my only alt that I have at level 90, but I am playing it. I'm doing Nightmare Prey on my alt right now. I'm not planning on doing any dungeons or raids on my alt. I'm doing Prey and Delves. I was going to say and Professions, but not really. What are we doing here? Almost there? I haven't even been ambushed. Is there a plus to alts? Sure. You can get more of basically everything. You can get more gold from doing like weekly boxes. You can get extra Voidlight Marl. You can get to see whatever content you're doing from another perspective. Sometimes it's kind of fun to see how something plays in a hunter versus a shadow priest. They're pretty different. You get another character to dress up. Disc is so fun. Definitely a learning curve. How does Nullaeus compare to Zekfir? Oh, I can't answer that one. I didn't do Zekfir. That's a good question. I'm also curious. Yeah, more chances at loot and mount drops. Absolutely. I have somebody else. I have a lot of ults in general, but not a lot at max level right now. Just these two. I feel like I don't want to level anymore. I could play in gear more, but I think that this is the right amount for me to have right now. Oh, hey, a rare. No, no, no. Well, no, it's fine. I can do it. Well, what if I get ambushed? No, no, no. Okay. Turn around. This is your ult. You're only 243. You're doing Nightmare Prey. Calm down. Don't take any risks. Hold on. Sitting in it. Yeah, I have 3 boosts on my login screen. I'm the same way. I do not want to use them. I'm using a Frosty Pet, so we're just going to bing, bang, boom. Lust. Potion? It's funny when my hunter is much lower item level than my priest, but does way more damage on something like a Delve boss or a Prey boss. My priest does fine damage, but it's not her. Single target damage is so not my strong point. I don't know what my strong point is. Tenacity? Vibes? I don't know. Hunter has much better like cooldowns for single target burst. Lovely. Champion bow. Darn it, I have that already. Null is easier than Zek, mainly because of the huge amounts of bad Zek threw down. Hazel, I finally found out what I'm going to do with the western wing of my WoW home. Since pets are coming to housing soon, I'm making an animal sanctuary connected to the stairway in the 2nd floor. That's a great idea. Love that. Nightmare Prey might be easier in Hunter. Oh, for sure. You've got great, like, fantastic abilities for dealing with it. Your kick's on a short cooldown. Your Wrath is on a short cooldown. You've got Lust for the boss. You've got pretty quick damage and range damage to be killing things whenever he yells at you about it. It's great. Living easy. What else sticks? Esprit's strong point is squishiness. Hey, miss my house. I gotta start logging out there every day. like some of you guys do. It's a cute idea, and maybe if I do that, I'll feel motivated to set aside some time and decorate. I got all this new decor. I gotta use it, and then maybe I'll be even more motivated to collect the rest of the decor. Like, I updated Homebound, but I haven't looked at it since, things came out, since midnight, really. I wonder if Blizz is still working on a hotfix for duplicate loot drops. I've got legs for days. Oh. Is there a bug about it, or is it just bad luck? Trying to do Dark Way. She's not healing. The combat curio is locked. Oh, that's annoying. That really sucks. Oh, this area is fine. It's the other one I don't like. I was worried that just because it was Zul'Aman, it was going to be that area with all the patrolling sentries. Housing level capped. Worried about collecting stuff for XP that will get lost? That's a good point. I just have a lot of faith that there will always be more housing XP to get, especially because of endeavors. Being able to get XP every month via endeavors makes me feel like that as long as I'm playing, I'm not really going to have a problem. I believe they are going to increase the exterior limit again. I think they talked about that. I didn't get ambushed once last time. What's up with that? I guess I could fight stuff and hope that they ambush me. I love my pets. They're so cute. I love having the matching kind of blue and purple color theme for the whole hunter. Can't wait for them to increase the exterior limits. My cute poo treehouse has a lot of empty space in the rest of the lot. Yeah, I bet some people have made really incredible like decks and stuff. And that would take up a lot of budget. Where's he going? As far as I can tell, he didn't go anywhere. Oh no, he went there. He just clipped it. It clipped through the hill. I'm in trouble. Find something. 13 seconds. Oh. Scary. Rip critter hand cannon. I wonder if after I've done my nightmare prey in this on this character, if I can if I'll have earned enough remnants of anguish to buy them out on my account, because I was transferring them all to my priest. Find Valeer a lot less irritating than Brand. Better healer? They did nerf critter hand cannon. It no longer counts for this. Critters do, but the hand cannon critters do not. Boo. I know, right? Hello, chat. Hello, Malant. How are you doing today? Disconnected 3 times doing Nightmare Prey. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That would be really, really annoying. I would have done the same thing. Just leave it for a while. Super frustrating. Valeer shedding. No! After letting me die. I've heard some people get an add-on just to mute her. I turned off my dialogue sound for the time being. Do you think she has less voice lines than Bran, or we're just not used to them yet? Spending all my anguish trying to complete the kill achievements. Oh, like rolling random hunts. Or is there another way to do it? I think she has less. I feel like she talks way more than Brandon. we go. Oh, 4 minutes left on my lust. That means we only took like 6 minutes to do this one. I guess I can't lust. Oh well. Brand used to tell me, don't stand there. That was helpful. Rolling randoms. I guess if you really wanted to, you could always take anguish as a reward for your randoms and be self-sufficient that way, but like, oof. Brand was always sort of cheerful. This new one, bit up herself. Alright, no lust. Just old-fashioned cooldowns. Don't know what you got till it's gone. I feel like she's flirting with my boyfriend when we run delves together. Lovely. These are so fast. I love that they're so fast. This is the speed that I thought that delves were going to be when they first announced delves. I'm like, great, something I can do in under 10 minutes. Nope, never mind. Some people can do delves in under 10 minutes. I'm not one of them. You know, it's flirty when she finally chops up entrails. Valera mocked me yesterday. She was like, do you want some gold? Do I even need to ask? Is she implying that you look poor? Like, what's she saying? I feel like it's gotta be either poor or greedy. Enterprising at the most charitable. She's the type to steal your man but then lock him up in the vault with the rest of her misbegotten goods. I mean, you know what they say, if your romantic partner can be stolen, then it's kind of doing you a favor. Love Valera, she is the right amount of snark. This way. More proactive to gather from nodes than Bran? She has a bad habit of breaking CC. Friendship ended with Bran. Now Valera's my best friend. I'm hoping that we get like a Kelsey Steelspark one day. That's my dream casting for Delve Companion. I won't do that rare. You can't make me. It's dangerous. City Guide is the name of my add-on that shows things in the city. City Guide, Silver Moon. Should be, I think, kind of bottom of my add-on spreadsheet there. Jan's solo Nullaeus. I am not in combat. It's not true. There we go. Sometimes if the thing is spawning under you, you have to wait for it to finish. Partner pinged a rare in delves and said, let's not pull this, and Valera had other ideas. I read that Wowhead article recently talking about Valera responding to pings, and apparently Bran used to do this too. I had no idea. I had never in my life used a ping to tell Bran to do anything. Nor have I used one in Valera. I don't even know what my ping keybind is. I don't think it's the default one. Perfect. I see where we're going. Wish Nullaeus Rivergleam was our companion this time. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna use like known characters, which maybe acts as Kelsey Steelspark too. Do you think they'd ever give us Garona? I kind of don't want her, but I could see them doing it. Unless she died, I don't remember, but she could be a thing. But if you wanted to pick up, who's that? Oh, Flynn Fairywind. I feel like that would be a popular choice. Everybody loves Flynn, right? Remember when he was drunk? You remember when Flynn was drunk and you have to escort him around a rock just for him to get back to where he started and be like, oh, here. I want Lunk to be our Delph companion. Yeah, I think it's got to be kind of like a thing where it can't be too funny, because if it's too outrageous and funny, it's going to get grating. It needs to be like whimsical, but not at an 11. Otherwise, the repetition of it is going to make it insufferable. Yeah, Flynn's drunk pulls. Chilled's Will to Live, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Grona is in the Argentina. Oh, well then I guess she's available. She's just having a drink. Ended up dying because I pulled other things. The rare came running at me and I couldn't figure out what happened. That's funny. I would take a Grummel. I enjoyed seeing the Grummels in the the housing endeavor, the neighborhood endeavor. Collecting lucky dues for them, that was fun. Logging out helped fix Valera. Nice. Not a ton of characters in WoW at class is a good hang. Yeah, I got Kelsey, Steel Spark. I've got Flynn, Fairwind. Thinking. You want it to be somebody that you know, but not like an action figure tier lore character. Like, we're not going to be delving with Illidan. Killing Null gives 30 hero and myth crest. Yeah. Yeah, it's huge. Astrolord just causing rampant critter murder. When will PETA get him? You don't want Jaina coming in the Delve cosplaying as Elsa. We'll be able to get Delver's Journey next week. I feel like I've been getting Delver's Journey already. Are they speeding it up? I have to figure out what they're doing. Obviously, angsty prince. Rathian feels like a little bit too... He's a little too big to be a thing. I think Flynn would annoy me immensely. What about Matthias Shaw? I could get down with that. Although, I feel like we just had a rogue. So maybe we don't want another one immediately. Want a kobold only for that one voice line of, ooh, someone picky. My favorite kobold line was, it's not junk, it's treasure. I quote that one more than I should. Oh, Journey's been capped at 4, I see. You have to game pretty hard to get it to 4. If we could get some Shadowlands characters, we'd pick Lady Moonberry. Different class for the next companion would be cool. Yeah. Bran was a hunter, right? And then Valera's a rogue. Who do we have that's a priest? Not that we want a priest elf companion, but like, if we were gonna get a priest, who do we have? I want Brightwing. I'd say Lillian Voss, but that's another rogue. If I get the... I guess I can always kite it. I was gonna say, if I get the thing, I actually just use both my kicks here. I need this. I need it. I need it for my achievement. Velen's too big. Kalia, I feel like is too big. Moira, I feel like is also a little bit too big. Maybe Alonsis? Yeah, Alonsis. These are Nightmare Praise. I'm doing them on my alt. What's your opinion of this X-Pack compared to the last one? This one's good. I like it. I like it better than the last one because this one is now. The last one was before. Can't go back. Alonsis needs rest, not more work. Umbric might be nice. I hate Umbric's hair. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I hate his hair. I saw him in that dungeon and I was looking at his hair and I was like, do you think he regrets this? Just like a punky colored Dragon Ball Z looking dude. What about the Banshee companion? I am here to help. Aethelist, that's her name. I played a priest in the Legion. I have that burned into my memory. I'm not doing a delve. What am I doing? I'm going this way. We're going to do the prey. That's right. Yeah, we're talking about like dream delve companions. Like who would we want if we were picking? Who do we think they would do? John J. Keishan would be kind of fun. He's like a direct movie reference though. He's literally just Rambo. Ooh, I could see Chen or Lily actually. Lily's a really good idea. She's all grown up now too. Warcraft Rumble, rip those 3 hours. Oh dear. I'm getting Sargeras for my Delve Companion. What about Toddy Whiskers? I feel like we've had a dwarf. Brawl for Druid can shout about being nature's rage. Can we get Zenkiki? Zenkiki, but he's practiced. He's good now. It was just like when Nomi learned how to like cook or whatever. Yes! Sorry. Didn't mean to clap so loud. Kind of hurt. I got an upgrade. I had an adventurer cloak and now I have a champion cloak and I'm happy about it. Excellent. Love to see it. Also, we're getting loaded up on Cresties over here. Interesting to get our dungeon followers as optional companions to get to know them better. Yeah, Lunk has come up a couple times. He's the ogre that rides in spiders in the Badlands. Lunk was a pacifist, though. Lunk wanted us to not kill anything. I think delves would be stressful for him. Gotta go do one more. I don't have to, but I want to. So she has 200. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to buy this mount yet. I want the mount. Praise level 5, so I can technically get the mount. What's 6 at? A hearthstone and a cosmetic armor. Okay. Luck just wants his lunch. That's all. My loon, she just cries the whole time. Gosh, all the Delve Companion potentials that I can think of are all rogues. I was like, you know who it could be? Thistly Stormcrow. She's a, darn it, she's a stabby. They're all stabbies. I mean, I guess we could just have rogues. It'll be the rogue visibility spot. Crowman's almost nude, so he would fit in with the bait theme. That's a word. The Twitch drop. I think you have a little bit left on the last one. There's a new one that starts later today. We're kind of right on the border between two promotions here. Man, Chris. I want a little Fizzlebang. Imagine if it's Millhouse Manastorm or his ex. Or, I don't know if they got back together or not. I can't remember. Oh, is this Leah Feral Druid? I remember her stabbing things with daggers and I figured that's a rogue. This is a rogue. Oh, hey. Ambush. She was my follower in Legion. Yeah, she would be great. She was so mean about the harpy. That's not a pet. Is it? It is. Like you interrogate a harpy for information and then you can have her kill it or not, and she's like equally mean either way. If not rogue, why rogue shaped? Did Prince Erasmus die? I don't think he should do it, mind you. Remember when the Mechanomes had drama and I don't want to say nobody cared, but like my father's forces. There was a lot of that going on. It was very Cartoon Network. Juan Samdi's great, but I feel like he's too epic for a Delve Companion. He's not down to earth enough. He's a literal Loa. It would be like getting, like, the Naru from Shatrath. Oh, I have a long time to kill something. They gave me 20 seconds on that one. It's weird. She would be twinning with Inksy. And his voice actor now voices half of the Blood Elves in Midnight Silvermoon. Oh. Yeah, I think Kelsey would be great. She's my first choice. I love her. Johnny could maybe be a Delve Companion. He's still a Loa, but he's like a cute, fun one. Yeah, I would love playable... I know we're doing like Northrend next for Last Titan, but the same way that they updated Silvermoon and Eversong Woods, I would love to get an updated Nomergon and then like Dunmoreau. That would go so hard. If we hadn't just spent a patch in Undermine, a lot of those dudes would be good picks. I am not paying enough attention for the fact that this is Nightmare Prey. I need to be a bit more careful. I could die. They must have bumped up this timer. It was like 15 seconds before, and now I think it's 25. Unless it's like situational to where you are. Hang on, here's a treat. I need it. Want them to give Mechanomes the option to go full metal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Kelsey taken more seriously than other gnomes. Was she the NPC that was leading the gnome forces in Tanaris when it was kind of like a gnome versus goblin thing in the pirate area? Do you know what I mean? I remember there was some quest text where she was literally like code switching to make the goblins underestimate her. Like she was putting on the gnome act, and then she was like, okay, now that they're gone, let's get down to business. And it ate. might like Chromie as a companion. I don't know what that is. Something to do with, whatchamacallit. How many more do I have to do for the achievement? I guess I can check after we're finished with Nightmare Prey. I feel like we're so close. Any minute now. This is, in my opinion, such a nice way to get your delve keys. This is like more fun than replaying Legends of the Heronir or whatchamacallit. Starmarian Assault or something like that. Ideally this character would not do Starmarian Assault ever again. Mechanomes should have been more like Mimiron than just gnomes but with prosthetics. Get my key shards from killing rares. I guess I'm getting like half of them from Nightmare Prey. Maybe I will still want to do a couple weeklies. I guess they are good raw gold. Excuse me, I was here. Oh, hey. Flowers. Piece of candy. We have a soiree for the decor recipes. Prey is good to supplement that. Oh, yeah. So you don't get any, you wouldn't get any extra rep for doing soiree and multiple characters, right? You would just get extra, maybe the Arcana? I don't know. Lots of lovely blister creeps around here. Extra currency to buy the things, yeah. Plus you can't really sniff too much at like a free 2 and a bit K gold for doing what is a pretty quick weekly. Same thing with Abundance. The Abundance weekly takes 3 minutes. Kelsey was that gnome and Kata that was like, that's how gnomes get things done around here. She had a gnomish counterpart whose name escapes me. Or not a gnomish, a goblin counterpart. Have 300 hero crests and no hero track pieces. No! You're just getting like super unlucky. What did you take from Vault? Marin? I don't remember. I thought it was a lady gnome. Gigi? It might not ring a bell. I love this tall shredder. It's my favorite. Haven't got a single piece of gear from Mythic Plus. What about your hero piece from Delve Maps? Oh hey, I can lust again. That sucks, dude. Got the urn trinket and... Boo. Megs! That's who she was. It was Megs. Thank you. That was gonna bug me. It was on the tip of my tongue. Well, not really. It was somewhere in my mouth. Here we go. Some Journey. Oh yeah, another bag, a little more Mara, a little gold. Meg's Dread Shredder. She was in the Goblin starting zone. Yeah! That was a Gadget Zen. Think it's funny, waiting to get a hero piece before I choose Vault and Catalyze. Oh, I see. I was thinking, wouldn't your Vault have a hero piece in it? Yeah, that's fair. I gotta get 80 myth crests on my priest so that I can get my weapon upgraded. So this character now has half of her keys. I'm gonna get on my other priest. I know it doesn't matter which character you buy stuff on, but I'm gonna pull my currency to the other one. Yeah, next week is our vaults get myth pieces. Yeah. Do enough 9s, you'll have the crests. Yeah, I just need to do more keys. I'm sure this weekend our group will do more of them. I just haven't been pugging. I've only done one night of keys so far. Cause I'm at, what am I at? 59. I also have not yet done, wow, I haven't done a lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't do the weekly. Oops. Maybe I do this one and then I have a raid night tonight, and as long as we kill Chimeras. No, it's 2 bosses, no! I don't know if we're gonna progress 2 bosses tonight. I feel like we will not. Oh, I should have picked this up. I should have picked this up way earlier. Gilded Stash Myth Crass. Yes, but not until rank 4, Journey 4, and I'm not at Journey 4 yet. I can just do more Prey. I can literally just do more Prey.
Housing 1 super easy. Yeah. Look at how much seasonal currency we have. It's crazy. There's a lot of different ones now. Okay, I have 2,000. How many do I need? Oh yeah, I gotta do the ground race too at some point. If I do random hunts, I might proc one that I need for my achievement. Oh, it is 2,000. Yes! Okay, new mount, new mount. Woo! This is what I wanted my goop for, my anguish. Excellent. Here, let's do like a... Let's just do like a normal hunt. Why don't you upgrade them? I don't know. How many attempts for the Delve boss? 1. Killed it first try. I used this character. Item level 257. Priest Specta's Shadow. Level 30 Valera. No particular curios. I don't think they help me very much. Nullaeus is easy. Huge, right? He doesn't do a whole lot. I was worried that his melee hits were going to be dangerous for me, but it wasn't really a problem until phase 3. And, yeah, no big deal. I did get the Chain Kidney from Trial Style. I also got another one from, Trading Post. I'm looking forward to next Trading Post. We're not that far away from April. Another week. I don't know what we're gonna get. I did kill him today, just this morning on stream. We just took a look at it just to see, and we killed him on literally the first pull. I say we. I did it. It was me. Not that much harder than the first question mark. There's more health and there's more damage. The mechanics are the same. It took me forever. I feel like the pull was so long. City Guide is the add-on showing icons in Silvermid. Whoa! Almost lost me there. About 10 minutes it felt like it, yeah. I could go back and check the VOD. I might try to snip it. I don't know who would care to watch it. It was boring to do, let alone to watch. I was fighting it forever. Just, at least when I was fighting Kaiveza forever, I was doing things. I didn't feel like I was doing all that much in this one. Flobby 4 Cheeks. Beautiful name. Thank you very much for the gift subs. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid guides. They're great. Aw, thanks for watching them. Speed it up. Play Benny Hill music. Snippet. Free content. Anyone clicks it, better than nothing. Yeah, but if not enough people click it and the algorithm decides not to serve up the rest of my stuff, I could put it on the Stream VODs channel. I don't know if it's exciting enough to count as... like, I don't even have any good tips. It's not a thing that you need tips for. It's like, kick his cast. Wow. Congratulations, you did it. I did it as Shadow. Yeah, have enough health to survive the melee hits. Having Valera heal helps. You can step on a healing globe whenever it gets a little dicey. Time to go to lunch. See you later. See you. Market as you too could do this in week 1. Yeah, I guess that's true. If I can find something to yap about and I can talk over it, because I don't really want to cut it down to shorter than what it was, but I feel like it was so long. It's really boring. I don't know. I don't know if I have 10 minutes worth of yapping to do. This one. Mr. Thou, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Might be worth it just on account of it being early.
I'm so into Prey. Prey's so fun. I'm actually super happy with one of the new things that they did. I like it better than Delves. Delves were alright. But Prey feels snappy. See people make 40-minute videos, they talk the entire time. Like, how? I would say this in 5 minutes and be done. It's a gift. It's a gift I don't necessarily have. My thing is if I write up notes or I write a script for a video, I talk so fast, even when I'm trying not to, that I will say the whole thing in 3 minutes. And usually when you're writing, it ends up being more concise than it would be if you were just speaking off the cuff, which is great if somebody's just trying to get the information super quickly, but if you're trying to make a video 10 minutes long, it's terrible. I do love Astalor. Cuter. Try to do tier 2 with Prot. Just don't have enough CDs for the tank busters that nearly killed me. What item level did you try it at? I expected him to hit me a lot harder than he did. Wish Prey itself was out about in the world like Island Expeditions. 230-ish. Yeah. Yeah, you probably just need more HP. That's it. I didn't even bring drums. Drums might have helped. Is this ready to go? It is ready to go. This is just a normal Prey. Try go holy, stand AFK, Valir DPS. I don't think I'm gonna do it again. Does he even have an enrage? Never remember to hit drums when I have them. I used them on Kaiveza, but not until I felt like I had learned it well enough to almost not need them anymore. Because they were so expensive that I did not want to be burning drums. I don't see where the Prey engages. Is it like way the heck up there? Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to burn the drums. Love them out. It's growing on me. I didn't like it when I saw it in the dungeon journal, but I like it when he's flat like this with the little... I love my little stand. Yeah, class with lust would be crazy. I could have tried Hunter, but I've had very bad luck playing BM Hunter and Delve Nemesis before. They've made it often so that your pets will just like die. So I didn't even try. I probably didn't need to use a damage potion for this normal Delve or normal Prey boss. Like me not wanting to burn runs while we learn the fight. I gotta get ready to go. It's about my time for the day. This was so fun. This one went fast. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'll stream again tomorrow. Get another thing to disenchant. I would like to thank you guys for joining me today. I very much appreciate the company. I'll be back tomorrow for a Friday morning live stream. Might get into some Hunter delves this time. Appreciate the company, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!